So this was one of my favorite projects to work on. I had a lot of fun doing this, but it took me like a lot of tries, and I was in Stack Overflow for hours because I had to perfect this. This required me to have a lot of try and accept statements and other forms of error handling because if I mess this up, this would ruin far larger modules, and so I wanted to make sure there were no errors, and even if that some error occurred, this would handle the error by itself without much problem. But that was much harder than it seems. So just one thing, I cannot actually demonstrate this program running because that would require me to display my internship company's private information, which I'm not allowed to do. So I can only display the code that I wrote, but not display like their sensitive data for obvious reasons. So I'll just explain my code and tell you what it does. So first, what it does is it in a function it requests the following data, which is the host, the location of the file you want to transfer, the server location where you transfer it to, the file name, whether to download it or upload it, like from the file to you or from here to the file. I mean, from the server to you or from here to the server. And checks, I has a bunch of optional arguments that you can also input, such as a PEM file, so you can securely connect to the server, a username, and a pass location and fail location in case the file doesn't properly transfer. So, firstly, is this checks if there's a key given and just makes on checks if any of the optional arguments were given and informs them it was not. And then what it'll just make sure that the file or the file you're trying to download is not already there in the place you're trying to download it, in case you're not like doing it again and again. And it'll do that. Then it will just start connecting to the server, which is from here, and it will log that information onto the log file. Then we'll try to see if you want to download it or transfer it. And if you want to transfer it here, it'll just make sure that you're not all transferring the same file again. This will either transfer or download depending on what you wanted to do. And lastly, it'll just make sure any errors happen, it will log them onto the error file. And this is a function to call it, which was supposed to be input with arguments that I cannot show here again, because that would require me to display like the host location and stuff for the client for the company I interned at. But yeah, also I want to note that this will also close the connection in case any error happens, so that we're not just having a bunch of open connections taking up server power. But yeah, this is one of my favorite projects to do. I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you have time during an interview, I would like to discuss more about this project and my method to get it. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I just wanted to show this project. Thank you.